made for something special. This is day 15. We are talking about the remote field, the big, big, big world, the internet, relief organizations, democracy, organizations that have started with a positive culture, manifestation, imagination, public radio. This is where we have access to positive messaging in the world. Classic radio. So, the remote field, it's big, it's huge, it's the galaxies, it's everything that is so far out of reach that we have zero, really truly zero control over it. And that being said, it influences us. So we have the ability to engage with the remote field, whether it be the news, things that are exciting in the world, things that are absolutely devastating and really sad in the world. And that we can then have affect our near field. And it affects our personal field if we allow it. So the remote field is something like the news. If I'm watching the news and I'm getting extremely frustrated, then I have the ability to get really critical and nitpicky and snippety with those people that are in my near field. And if I'm listening to something really positive, if there's an organization out in the world that's doing amazing work, say the relief organizations that are helping right now in Australia and doing some amazing things, people in the organizations that have been put together in the world for the shootings that have happened, for fires, for disasters, national disasters. These things are absolutely incredible, and they can be heartwarming, and they can change and shift how we go out into the world and interact with other people. So, for the remote field, we are going to be focused in the next 7 days on things that are really big, big, big picture and having gratitude for them and figuring out what things work for us that we can continue to keep in our field and keep us going with, and what things maybe aren't serving you as much. What things have you realized that are very irritating and they get inside of you and just bug you. Those things we can learn to let go of. We don't need to engage in them every single time. I know when I first got married, I would sit down and listen to the news. Actually, I wasn't sitting. I would be cooking for like hours because I thought it would be amazing to make these incredible meals for my husband. And the 4 o'clock news would come on, and the 4:30, and the 5, and the 5:30, and the 6, and on and on and on. And by the time he would get home, I was so irritated, because all I was listening to, or majority of what I was listening to, was fear-based thinking of everything that's going wrong in the world. So I found out through clarity that I actually could choose to not watch the news and have it affect me in that manner, in that way. So you can read the news, you can listen and hear from different sources, but figuring out something that doesn't knock your lights out, something that energizes and vitalizes you. So for today, I would love for you to post below what is one of the things from public radio that is an inspiration, a gratitude. And if you haven't played with public radio in a while, go find a public radio channel. I found a public radio, Colorado Public Radio channel the other day due to a very, very dear friend, David Cook, who recently wrote a book called The Games Lawyers Play. If you haven't heard of it, go check it out if that sounds exciting and interesting to you. But he is advertising on public radio, and so that was a really fun way for me to get into the field of public radio and do something that I haven't done in a really long time. But it is absolutely amazing when we pay attention to the big remote field, how it affects us. I know I used to listen to classical music with my great uncles, and it was just their vibe and where we went. And those are waves that are happening, electromagnetic waves that are happening in the universe that are affecting us, whether positive or negative, effective or ineffective. So how are we showing up and how are we operating with that? I hope you all are enjoying the heck out of this gratitude challenge. It's been so much fun. I know I'm having a blast rewiring my brain, focusing on gratitude. I hope you are too. Comment below, let us know. There's been so many people doing great job of posting pictures, showing what you're doing, what's working, what's not working. Let's keep that going and let's support one another, because after this is over, it's my intention that you found some powerful partners in this community that you can use and continue to grow and develop in the future, because you were made for something special. I want you to remember that. Here, now, and always. It's so true. So comment below, subscribe, click, make sure you're getting all of the notifications, because in the next 2 weeks we have some really exciting things coming. Thanks so much for joining us. I'll see you tomorrow.